Couch.me Guitar Lessons. Hey there, LickNRiffers! Welcome back to yet another awesome fingerstyle arrangement lesson here on LickNRiff, and this time we're going to learn Riders on the Storm. First I'm going to play with the arrangement so you can see and hear how it goes, and then we're going to break it down lick by lick, riff by riff, note by note, chord by chord, finger position by finger position with tabs right here on the screen as usual. Goes like this. Enjoy! Alright, so before we start, I would like to remind you that if you're having trouble with the material on LickNRiff, or if you feel that you're not yet ready for my Complete Guitar Freedom course series, I now have a complete beginner course from A to Z designed to take you from complete beginner, okay, with no prior guitar knowledge, to intermediate. It's a 7-hour full beginner course for guitar that encompasses everything you need to know, from basic chords to fingerstyle to soloing to techniques and rhythm and even musicality. The beginner course is called Strike a Chord, and you can find it on the Graphy platform. Graphy is a new platform for mobile learning, okay, for courses on your mobile or on your iPad or tablet. It's designed as portrait mode, so the entire screen is filled with video, so you can learn a lot easier than if you only have the video at the top of the screen or if you have to turn it around. So check it out. The link is below in the description if you need my help to get you up to speed and get you ready for the material here on LickNRiff, which is for more intermediate players. Then you can check out Strike a Chord, okay, the link below in the description, and go check it out. So let's begin. So in order to teach you the intro, I'm going to need you to take your forefinger and put it on 2 on the 5th string, okay, a B bass note, okay. This is going to serve you for the entire riff. Now you start by playing strings 6-5, okay. And then you put 3 on the 6th string, so you have a G chord head, right, shape-wise, and you play again strings 6 and 5. Okay, so you have 0, 2, 3, 2 on string 6 and 5. Okay, and then you play 0 and 2 again. And then you have 4 and 0 on the 5th string. Now, I like to hammer it on. Okay, but you can do 4, 0. You can alternate between them. Okay, or with a hammer on. To get the right feel, okay, the right feel, okay, my feel. To get my feel in the demonstration, I'm palm muting the notes. Okay, and I'm also slapping. Okay, so if you're not used to slapping, I have lessons for how to incorporate slapping into your fingerstyle playing. Okay, so check that out as well. Okay, now you can play it 3 times, 4 times, 16 times, how many times you like, and then when you're ready, you play 9 slide to 12 on the 3rd string. Okay, and then the harmonics, the natural harmonic on 12, okay, on strings on strings 2, 1, 2. Okay, now if you're a stickler for exact harmonies, when you play the harmonic on the 2nd string, okay, the last note, you can play the E bass string with it. Okay, but I don't think it's necessary. I think the interplay between the bass and the high notes here is really nice. So I just start the riff afterwards. I started from the 2nd note. Okay, I started from the 5th string. Okay, so okay, I just start from the 2nd note. If you want, you can play the bass. Okay, you can play the E bass and then continue playing the riff from the 2nd note. But I like this. Okay, I like to give the solo, the high notes, I like to give them the spotlight. And then I go back. Okay, just a question and answer sort of thing. But if you want a full arrangement, okay, and you really do miss this note, okay, you can play it. Okay, and then you stop in the middle of the riff, okay, before the 2, 4, 0 on the 5th string, to play this. Okay, so it's it's 2, 3, 2, 0 hammer on double pull off on the 2nd string, and then you have 2 pull off to 0 again with the 6th string. Okay, or just 2, 0. You don't need to pull off. And then I play this. Okay, or okay, any variation on this. I just play 2, 0 on the 3rd string, and then 3 slide to 5 on the 2nd string with the open 1st. Okay, to get that unison. So you can play 3 and 2 on the 2nd and 3rd strings. Okay, to have a slide to 4 as well on the 3rd string. Okay, to get a full chord sound. I like the thin sound here. Okay, just strings 1 and 2. But if you want, you can add the 3rd on 2 and 4. Okay, so you have this as well. I like thin, okay, the thin sound here, because that's the nature of the arrangement. I can't explain why, it's just the way it came to me. So again, and you can repeat the note if you want, and then you have the solo. Now, Ray Manzarek, he plays it, okay, he plays 8th notes. Now, I divided it like this. Okay, I do it like this because it fits the guitar sound better, the acoustic sound, instead of having to chase the notes, okay, or having a really complex scale shape that is more classically oriented. I went with the fingerstyle approach, with the more modern fingerstyle percussive approach. So it's, okay, so you can slap. Okay? That's the main reason I did it. Okay? And again, because it gives the notes more space. Okay? Keyboards and guitars are entirely different instruments, so then they need different expressions. So I'm playing hammer-ons. I'm playing 10 to 12, then 9 to 10, okay, because it's E Dorian, and then it's 7 to 9, okay, then it's 5 to 7, then it's 3 to 5, 2 to 3, and then you can do 0 to 2, okay, and then 3 to 5 on the second string, or 3 on the second string and the open first, okay, and then, okay, 2 to 3, 0 to 2 on the second string, and you play the bass, okay, every first beat. Okay, and then I start the main riff, what I call the main riff. I borrowed it from the later keyboard solo, and I borrowed it and made a chord riff out of it. Okay, it's E minor, A, E minor 7, and A. So E minor, I pick strings 2, 3, and 4 with the E bass. And then I play a note out of the chord pretty randomly, the third string and the fourth, okay? And then I play the chord again. It's usually with a slap. Okay? And then it's A. And again, I play strings 2, 3, 4, this time with the fifth string. Okay? And then, again, note out of the chord, and then the rest of the chord. Then I play 3 and 4 on strings 2 and 3 with the E bass. This is E minor 7. Okay? So 3 and 4 on 2 and 3 with the E bass. And then back to A. So E minor, and then A, and then 3 and 4 on 2 and 3, E minor 7. Okay, that's what I call my main chord riff here. Now I am gonna play it between melody notes. So get used to it. Okay, and after you get real friendly with this and you can play it in your sleep, the rest is pretty easy. You start with E minor, okay, Riders on the Storm, 0, 0, 3, 3, 0 on the first string. That's it. Now, the last note, the open E string, is played with an A chord, okay? Okay, so it's E minor, A, and then you continue. Okay, you continue the main riff, okay, the chord riff. So you're on A, then you go to the 3 and 4 for E minor 7, and then A again, okay, and then you play it again. Okay, A. Okay, now you can slide into the chord. And then you have, okay, just A minor, 5, 5, 5, bar on strings 1, 2, and 3 with the fifth string. You play 5, 5, 5 on the first string as well. And then 8 on the second, not open, but 5 on the first string again. Okay, you can play the bar. Okay, and then you have this. Okay. It's 3-5-5 and then 5-7-7 on strings 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 3-5-5, okay, it's normally C, and 5-7-7 is D. Okay, now both of them, I play it with the A bass, the open 5th string. Now this turns this chord into A minor 7. Okay, so, and then you have D over A. Okay? I like to maintain the bass drone just for dramatic purposes here. So, okay, so the third line was, and the fourth line is the same as the first and second. And then you start A minor on 5 again. Okay, up to 8 on the second string, but then instead of A minor again, you play D. So it's 5-7-7. You can play D with the D string or with the A bass string. Okay, so you can do D or D over A. I like to maintain the A bass note. Okay, so, okay, this was the first one. The second one was D. Okay, you can play D or, okay, keep the A bass going. And then you have the A minor 7, okay, the C chord with the A bass. Okay, so you play 3-3-3 on the first string, and then let go of the chord and play the first string open. Okay, you have, okay, D, and then C, okay, over A, which makes it A minor 7 again. And then the open first string, and then you have this. Okay? Now, technically, this is a sus4. Okay? But what we're getting here is actually D over A with the melody note. Okay? The E melody note. 5 on the second string. So it's 5-5-7 on strings 1, 2, and 3 with A. Okay? So that is my harmonic choice here. Okay? There are many ways to play this line, but I chose this because it maintains this movement. Okay? So, okay? Get what I'm saying here? So D, C, okay? I played with the A bass. You can play C. Okay, you can play a bar. Okay, and then the open first string. And then technically A sus4, but I call it D over A with the melody note. And then you have the main line again. And then it's just freestyle. You freestyle over the beginning, you freestyle, okay, over this, you freestyle over anything you want. Okay, you freestyle over anything you want, you just create your own solo. Now, I play this, okay? I play a high version as well. Okay? Which is 7 and 8 on 1 and 2 with E. 9 and 10 with A. 10 and 12 with E. And then again back to A. 9 and 10 with A. Okay, so... Now, you can also do this if you want. And you can do, if you want, just an interplay with an E minor chord. So it's 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I push it back and forth 2 frets. Okay, I do the same thing with 12 on strings 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay, it's easier to do it quickly instead of slowly. Okay, Okay, but you don't have to. Okay, and you can play around with these chords as well. And then I just finish like I started. And I just let it ring. Download the tab for free from the website. The link is below in the description. As usual, the tabs are free, always for free, here on LickNRiff. So check out my Complete Guitar Freedom course series while you're there, and you enjoy, have fun with this. Let me know how it goes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you the next video. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Have fun.